Hey, what is up guys, DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are finally going to be doing it. We are going to be doing a showcase for the fantasy characters, all level 100. We are running the Fantasy Bakugo, the Fantasy Todoroki, and the Fantasy Deku. Now, I am super excited for this showcase. I am running all speed memories for the most part, except for the one on Bakugo, because friendly reinforcements is just like the best memory on the anniversary Bakugo overall. However, I do have a EX skill on the memory that gives him 15% extra speed for destruction type, so he does have a little bit of speed actually, so that's very nice. We're going to be taking on this weird person's name here. We are in Elite 2 because the season has just reset, so we've gone from Elite 1 to Elite 2, so we're going to try beating this guy right here. But before we do that, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. I am waiting on so many of you guys to subscribe. Help me out, please. All right, so we're hopping in here. I'll kind of explain what's going on with these characters, what I'm choosing, and then at the end I'll let you know which character I think is the best fantasy character for PvP. So we're going to use Deku's Last Stand first. It also gives him some power. Then we're going to use Todoroki's Ice that attacks all because it lowers their speed, and then we're going to use Bakugo's Attack All. You always want to use Bakugo last in the skill chain because using him last in the skill chain will increase his power and plus ultra skill impact, which is really nice for your team. And I'm actually kind of surprised we had more speed there. I thought he would have more speed because Aizawa inherently has built-in speed from his passive, from his auto. So that's nice that we had more speed. I'm gonna use Deku first and do some damage here. Hopefully, no, we didn't quite kill. Todoroki for the frostbite, as well as the barriers for our whole team. You want to use that in a second or later successfully executed skill chain. And then of course we increased Bakugo's crit rate. As you can see, he hit a crit right there with his other action skill. So Bakugo's extra crit rate is also nice here in PvP. This turn kind of sucks actually because we're going against Kirishima, and Kirishima's going to barrier, but we are going to get Momo's heal out of the way, so that's good. So we'll attack first with Deku since it's type disadvantage, then we're going to attack with Todoroki. I know how the speed works. Bakugo is going to go last because he has the least amount of speed, but he should do the most damage. 57,000 damage, exactly what you want to see, perfect. We do not want to hit Deku right now, and I think we're going to have to wait a turn, so we'll wait a turn here. Typically, if you can, you want to wait to burst Deku down in one turn. I don't think we're actually going to be able to kill, and my Deku took a pretty big hit right there, so I don't think we're going to be able to kill his Deku because he has the Last Stand already, unfortunately. That's one thing Aizawa is really good for, is getting rid of the Last Stand. However, look at that, look at our Deku tank, so that's really nice. Okay. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll get a barrier. I don't think the barrier is really going to matter at this point. At this point, we pretty much cleaned up. We're not going to get the perfect. We're not going to get the perfect because we entered persistence first. But our Deku is tanking for us, so that's nice. Okay, so Deku's gone. We still have the barrier on Bakugo and Todoroki. Hopefully Aizawa kills right now and removes the buff of persistence, which is nice. You can see how good Aizawa is. But man, actually I'm really surprised. I would never recommend running all three fantasy characters in the main slot. First off, I'm going to say that I would never recommend that on attack. If you do that, more power to you, but I feel like that's very risky and there's better combos to do. You want some of them on sub slots and stuff like that, but that was actually kind of fun and it worked out pretty well. So let me give you guys my opinion of who I think is the best now and why. So first off, let's talk about Deku since he did die first, since he is the only one who died. Deku, is he good in PvP? Yes, he is very, very good in my opinion. I would say he is definitely, I would say he's better than Bakugo. He's not better than Todoroki. So let's talk a little bit about it. Deku has his Last Stand, which is really nice, and he has his persistence. He is like an amazing tank, one of the best tanks out there, and a tank who does damage. The only downside to him is that he doesn't really draw aggro, which would be even better. That would just be insane for how much he tanks. But overall, like one of the best tanks and one of the best hybrid tank damage dealers in the game for PvP. Makes him very, very good. Bakugo, on the other hand, Bakugo takes a little bit to get going. He can do a lot of damage because he has the guaranteed crit rate and stuff like that, but you almost need to run the friendly reinforcements to get the most damage out of him possible, and then even then it takes 2 to 3 turns to get him going. Sure, he can wipe a whole team with his stun grenade, but he can also be wiped out very easily early on by like an All Might or a Hawks, so you do have to be careful. Whereas Deku, on the other hand, who has the last stand, won't be wiped out as easily unless that last stand is removed by Aizawa or something like that. So that makes Deku just slightly better than Bakugo. And then lastly, let's talk about Todoroki. Todoroki is absolutely insane in my opinion. He is by far the best character for PvP out of the fantasy characters because he has the speed down with his attack also. He lowers the speed of all enemies, which is insane. He has the chance to freeze some of them if you do it in the right order, which can interrupt their skill chains, which can be really nice too, meaning they won't get a turn 3 plus ultra when you're going against them. He also has the frostbite from his second action skill, which can interrupt skill chains, and then he has a barrier for the whole team as well on top of that, and he also does some pretty decent damage. Like, Todoroki is just amazing, not to mention the fact that he can be really good in VE Tower and other content as well. So if I were to rank these characters, I would say Todoroki is definitely first in my book, and then I'd put Deku as second and Bakugo as third, in my opinion, for PvP rankings for the 3 fantasy characters. But of course, that is just my opinion. If you guys disagree, or if you agree, or if you have other points to make, please let me know down in the comments. I always enjoy a good chat. If you guys wanted to chat with me about this stuff or anything else, consider checking out the Discord below. We have about 50 people in the Discord now. Shout out to everybody that's joined the Discord. And if you guys are enjoying the My Hero Ultra Impact content, please, like I said at the beginning of the video, go down there, hit that subscribe button. I am still trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. We're up to 481 at the time of recording this video. That is huge. I appreciate everyone that has subscribed so far. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.